So, I can't lie, I'm actually afraid of Chucky. I watched Beauty and the Beast as like a palate cleanser for this show, and I noticed that Babette is strangely jealous of Belle. Like, you're a feather duster. We're at the hospital now, the house is charred, the kids are safe, except for Oliver. His poor parents. Lexi was able to escape, although I don't remember it being mentioned how.
Well, last time I saw him, he was in my room, surrounded by fire after he tried to kill me.
Not so tough when you're not able to shame people on your social media platform, are you? He tells her if she tells about Chucky, no one will believe her, which no one will. We saw this with Andy in Cult of Chucky, and Andy actually had proof.
It's very clever, Mr. Barkley. It's very convincing.
What? No, he's alive. Just look at him.
Lexi tells Jake to stay away from her while Devin gets grilled by Detective Mom about the doll. The opening credits are Needles, and I had a Nancy joke written, but I'm not going to tell it out of fear of being canceled. Don't cancel me, Argentina. Lexi's parents still hate her, by the way.
Do you have any idea what you've done, Alexandra? Can you even grasp it? Your sister's in the ICU, a boy is dead, and our house, which, by the way, is an historic landmark that belongs to the city, is partially destroyed, all because you decided to throw a party.
Lexi's parents and Junior's parents get into an argument about who was the worst set of parents. I mean, at least Bree and Luke actually liked their child. Luke ends up punching Lexi's dad in the face. Detective Mom reveals that Oliver didn't die in the fire, he was murdered. Lexi has a change of heart and decides to team up with Jake. Jesus makes a cameo. Junior has some lung damage from the smoke, and they give him the good stuff and stick a fiber optic down his throat. I love anesthesia. Evan does some Googling. Wait, how did they get this picture of Tiffany? Like, wasn't it in Bride of Chucky? So who took this picture? We get a flashback of Charles E. Ray in a home for boys. He murders the janitor or something, which sucks because good help is like really hard to find. Lexi and Jake are back in her burnt marshmallow of a home looking for Chucky. Wait, did Lexi just have a costume change? Weren't all her clothes lost in the fire? They get into an argument about how upset she is that he wanted to kill her, and he replies, well, you made fun of my dead dad. And she's like, you're still not over that? It was like days ago. She falls off the balcony and Chucky emerges in an epic fashion.
Chucky!
I'm not sure what this is an allusion to, but I know it's a reference to something. It feels like one of those classic monster movies. He keeps saying to Jake, just let her fall and I'll take care of the rest.
No, I'm not like you, Chucky. I'm not a killer.
You're pathetic, Jake. I'll do it myself then.
Why didn't they wait to do this during the daytime? How do people do that without, like, dropping the person or falling over themselves? I have no upper body strength. If that were me and you would fall like Mufasa. An officer shows up and Chucky goes comatose. The officer takes him along with the kids back to the hospital. Detective Mom decides to interrogate Jake. Devin tells Lexi that he knows about Chucky because people will believe anything they read on the internet. Detective drops the doll off at Caroline's room and starts helping himself to her little get-well gifts. He gets some crumb residue on Chucky, and because Chucky only likes people who leave no crumbs, he throws a scalpel into his back, which the officer lands on and basically pushes further into himself. He grabs the previously mentioned needles and stabs him.
I couldn't stand your fucking face. I don't know. Maybe I'm just projecting.
We love a self-aware queen. Chucky looks like that episode of Ghost Rider when they write the story about the purple gum monster. We flash back to Chucky's orphanage days. Charles is going to be leaving the orphanage, but on the way out, he gifts one of the other kids the janitor's hand, which hasn't started to rot or anything. We find out the little boy is Eddie Caputo, the getaway driver from the first movie. Detective Mom is giving Jake the 3rd degree, but Chucky pulls out Caroline's breathing machine, which causes everyone to rush to her room. sees Chucky doing this. So that's it. That's the end of episode 4. I'm trying so hard to actually stick to a series. I am going to go back to the beach party series, but let me just finish this and we'll go back to reading the letters too, I promise. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like it. But if you love it, please consider subscribing.